Welcome everyone to Video Games Monthly Monday. And as always, we'll be using our highly advanced grading system to see just how good this month's box really is. So starting off, we did get a 1-up this month, which I'm usually not that excited about because that just means there's more work I have to do. But hey, we got this Mario Snap Bracelet, which is pretty funny. My wife was actually kind of excited about that. Starting off, let's check out the first game. We got Metal Gear on the NES. Yeah, I already had this game. I'm pretty sure I got this game from VGM a long time ago, and surprise, surprise, I forgot to catalog it. Really makes me wonder how many more games I haven't cataloged. I really should go through and double check, but that just seems like a lot of work. Anyway, even after all these years, I still have no idea what I'm doing in this game. I've mentioned this before, but stealth is not my forte. I'd rather storm in Leroy Jenkins style and hope for the best. I don't really have the patience for these types of games. But I guess you can't deny its legacy. I mean, I think Metal Gear is a rather successful franchise. Sure, I made a bit more progress each attempt, but it's just not for me. I'll give it a C. Next up, another game I technically already own, but let's check out Mag Max, also on the NES. As some of you may know, several months ago I finally stopped receiving Japanese games. Well, 2 months in a row now, I've received the American versions of Japanese games I've received in the past. And I'm not upset about that, as I'm currently trying to get rid of a lot of the Japanese games I have. So it's time to revisit another game. This one isn't the best game in the world, but I kinda like it. Like most shooters, you fly around and shoot things. Anyway, you collect parts that enhance your ship and not at all make you look like Mega Maid from Spaceballs. However, while you do become more powerful, your hitbox does get bigger, making it harder to avoid enemy shots. Thankfully though, as Mega Maid, you can take damage without losing a life. You just lose parts of your ship. But you can always find more parts. I feel like I could have used a better word than parts. Well, thankfully nobody takes my reviews seriously. At least I don't. The game doesn't start off too difficult. It can be a bit repetitive, but that could be said about most shooters, I guess. You know what? I'm actually glad I got to revisit this game. I'm gonna give it a B. Next up, we got Mario Paint on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I couldn't play this game because I don't have a Super Nintendo mouse. And after several hours, I couldn't figure out how the hell to connect my Bluetooth mouse to my Super Nintendo. What a piece of shit. You know, I remember back in the day my family had this old, ancient, pre-Windows computer. All I remember from it was a word processor and a Jeopardy game my mom loved playing. Also the good old dot matrix printer. Oh, there's another Spaceballs reference. Anyway, I remember we had a mouse for that computer, but for the life of me, I had no idea what it was for. I mean, like I said, this was before Windows, so I'm guessing it was MS-DOS. My point is, any of you Gen X or boomers out there saying shit about millennials don't know what life was like before the internet. Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck a mouse was, so shove it up your ass. Anyway, thankfully there's a pretty lengthy tutorial, so I was able to use that for footage. I'm sure I would have enjoyed this game as a kid. I was never much of an artist, but I no doubt spent some time messing around with Microsoft Paint once I figured out the purpose of a mouse. Hell, apparently this game even inspired people to become artists, which is pretty crazy. I can't say this game is worthy of a B in this day and age, but I'll give it a C. Last up, we got a complete-in-box Master System game. Let's check out Lord of the Sword. That rhymes. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this game. However, as a kid, I think I would have played the heck out of this. It's a side-scrolling action-adventure RPG game. Yeah, I said RPG game, what of it? I guess you could compare this to, say, The Legend of Zelda 2. You know, the game where you play as the titular character Zelda trying to save the Mushroom Kingdom and rescue Princess Kitana from the dreaded Dr. Robotnik.
Hey, you know who lives in this house? A great big phony!
Anyway, I don't have much to say about this game. I definitely need to spend some more time with it, but I didn't hate it. I do plan on coming back to this game just to see what more it has to offer, and since we got the box for it, I'm gonna give it a B. Well, anyway, guys, that gives us an average score of 3.5. C+, but we'll round it up to a B. Thanks again for watching, guys. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you again next time.